The wind it whispers soft and shy, a turning breath.
Hello, and welcome back. We are back with another Tarot Deep Dive, and I am Cosmic Boogeyman. How are you guys doing? Welcome back. If you haven't been here with me before, please don't forget to hit the like button and share the channel. Yeah, the night is always a wonderful fella to come into your lives, right? It's the night of any suit is a major shift, but this night is the night of movement made holy, passion, purpose. It's fire in transit, as it would be. I love that you guys are here. Please stick around. Let me know what you think. As always, leave a comment below. Let me know how you're feeling after the reads. Let me know how you're feeling about these cards. But when the Knight of Wands rides through, especially through the desert, with their determination, the fire in their eyes, the flames dancing at their back, their wand is raised high. It's a torch of destiny saying, you will not stop me. The pyramids ahead saying, I'm heading towards this past life destiny, right? This power move. It's momentum of medicine. With medicine for what? For overthinking. How many of you out there are overthinkers? Hit that thumbs up. Let me know you heard that. Because courage is really powerful. It grows louder and louder when logic just sits there and just finally runs out. I love that you're here. I love that you're part of the process, letting others see, grow, and learn as we explore these cards, explore everything in these cards. If you haven't been with me, make sure you hit that notification bell, set it to all, and visit me on all of the social media, hashtag Mr. Cosmic, as always. Because this is your courage, is your compass energy, right? We're looking at this universal whisper. It's setting you ahead. It's the rider between worlds. It's the taking the wand from the page and saying, what are we doing with this? It's looking at those dust energies, those swirling, the what's still here. We're at the desert. We're not getting away from that. We're taking that force, we're taking with sheer will, but we're not being idle anymore. We're not being that pause for station identification. We're not making ourselves look for what's happening here, because the horse is the body, the wand is the will, and the armor. That's the discipline of your spirit. I love that you're taking this moment to learn these cards, because it lets you see that the red, the energy, the plume, all of this energy is not just for decoration, just as you are not just decoration for the universe. You're the flame, you're the intent, you're bursting forward, you're taking your creative spirit, and every piece of who you are is speaking to that ignition, to that powerful flame that you have built. You're not waiting for the path to appear, you're creating the path. That's what this knight is doing as they gallop forward. You can see as they rear their horse back. But what is the signal? What is the purpose behind this? What is this knight carrying? They're carrying the signal of energy. This is the Ace of Wands is matured all the way into this motion. They've taken it from the 2, 3, 4, 5. They worked their way all the way up here. It's unlike the page where they're holding back, asking messages, questioning, can I, is it? This guy here, the knight knows. That's the secret most miss. Confidence is not arrogance. It's alignment. They know where they're heading. Very, very powerful. Because at the end of this, we're heading to the King of Wands. And you can't get there without going through the night. When your spirit and fire move as one, the doubt, it ceases to exist. And I talk about kicking doubt right out. The night doesn't allow for that. And it's not blind faith. And some of us get into that place of blind faith. That's not you. It's motion, it's clarity. It's the sky sometimes is chaos. It looks like chaos, but that path is only available to us when we're running forward, pushing forward. Your bravery is curiosity accelerated. We look at those pages to create this curiosity, but the fire, that's what stokes, that's what gets you going. And it frightens others, the way your light just brings upon this beautiful creation. Commitment is combustion. It lets you say, hey, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to start fires in a good way. But what happens when we hesitate with the wand? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I pause. The speed slows down. But when we have full speed, we test our own speed. It shows up in truth, honesty, its purpose is purposeful. You don't want to get into that moment of dragging yourself down or doubting yourself or questioning. It's there. What are you looking for in life? To risk things, to risk your own opportunities? Yes. The universe is going to expand through your movement, through your idea of, I can do this, pushing forward to the unknown. When we see the Knight of Wands, it's telling you that this fortune rides through momentum's back, the questionable choices. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, but I'm going to do it. And most people say, I could never see myself. Of course you couldn't, because I can. You become an inspiration. Is that you? Can you see yourself as an inspiration to others? The confidence, the kinetic belief that you have the ability to just force the universe to follow a line? Or do you follow a line of the universe's making, saying, this is where I have to go, the path of choice? The way I look at this, fear travels slower than passion. You just have to outrun it. Yes? You know what I'm saying? Hit me up in the comments below if you ever had that happen. Because the desert is still here. It's taking you a moment to say, you know, you're becoming the rider that you all thought of. It's this faint Scorpio energy in the sand. If you look at the Scorpio, you'll see a Scorpio shape in the sand. It's a warning. Be careful, right? Because we could have that Scorpio energy moving too fast. Fire can become destruction. We could get bit. But that Knight is really a teacher. It's of directed energy. What are you going to do with this passion? How are you going to take this purpose? It's motion, mindfulness. How do you direct this energy? When you go into this wand, it's not about a weapon. It's about a conductor of divine will. What do you do with this will? How do you create? You have to take a moment, pause, notice. And even this one, just like the page's staff, is still alive, still growing. Even in motion, life continues to expand. It's showing you that progress doesn't mean abandoning the roots of what you took on from the very beginning. The Ace of Wands had this growth and you still have it. You're creating the momentum. You are creating that reality behind this growth. You're not chasing dreams. You're dragging them into your reality. How fantastic is that? And most people say, well, I can never see myself doing that. And you say, well, no, you are doing it. You're creating that frequency. You envision yourself there and you get there. Creation rewards motion, not memory. Don't remember who you wanted to be. Become that person. Frequency. Drive to that destiny that you remembered yourself being before. Don't say in the future. Say now. Because you hesitate. When you know that you're inspiring or your inspiration is dying because of neglect, pause. Give yourself a moment to reflect and grow. Because when you act, the cosmos will take notes. And when you pause and rest, do it with purpose. You know, sometimes the smoke has to come first, but you'll have the fire, the burning. And the burning can burn out of control fast because the courage you offer here with the Knight of Wands, it's going to be passion like none other, especially a creative process. Am I right? And sometimes this card will appear when you've waited just a little too long. It's saying, hey, move it or lose it, bro. And then get stepping. And so you might see this card, especially showing up. It's because you're waiting. And it's sometimes it'll be the burnout card. That's why I say you might have to take a rest. You might have taken too long of a rest. It's a redirection card. And if it comes in reverse, it's just saying, hey, it's burning too hot, too fast. Slow it down, slow it down. So you might see this card coming in, control a blaze, because you're burning fast. So it's just going to give you a pause to say, what are you looking for? This is not just a messenger. It's the page essentially elevated into the Knight. They've been promoted. It's an invitation to chase your purpose. Trust your own instincts. You got here. You did that. You burn without apology. I will not apologize for being myself, right? And remembering the path is that fire isn't meant to be safe. It's meant to be transformative. I'll see you on the next one, friends. Be safe.